Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. So you will see I have a plain white sheet of cardstock. That could go either way, guys. I could go mixed media or I could go stacked washi, and I am going stacked washi. So I have this photograph of myself with a shirt that my husband bought for me. It is of a dude dropping the F-bomb and then saying shoot, but he did not say shoot. So let's see what I can do. All right, you guys, finally back with the video with the voiceover that you can actually hear. That's always a good thing, is to be able to actually hear the voiceover of the video that you're watching. Hopefully nobody dropped F-bombs when they came on and did not hear my voice. So anyway, I'm going to start with a stacked washi layout. So I took a sheet of 12 by 12 white cardstock, went and cut a very large F out of it with my Cricut machine, and then I went ahead and traced it with a pencil onto another sheet of 12 by 12 white cardstock. So I'm not really measuring anything. I haven't pulled out any washi that I want to use. I was just looking through the washi on my little spinning rack that I have that I keep on my desk, and whatever washi jumped out at me is the washi that I grabbed. So you will see at the end, once I actually get the washi all put down, that my non-measuring showed up. Like you can tell, I did not measure because the washi doesn't exactly fit in its space, I guess you could say. So if you want it to do this, and you want it to make sure that your washi fit, what you could do is pick out the washi that you want it to use in the beginning, put them in order, and just go straight down the page. That way your washi will definitely fit and you will have the same spacing of washi all the way down. But like I said, I didn't think that far ahead. Just didn't do it. Now, in my original thought, after I had put down the washi, I was going to do some sort of stenciling with some glitter glaze. But when I put down this gold washi, I decided to put down some sparkle washi as well. And then I just felt like the glitter glaze would have been a little bit of overkill. So I didn't feel like I needed to put that down whatsoever. Which is kind of crazy, me thinking that I was going to have too much sparkle. But you know what? I don't know. Do large Fs need to have a ton of sparkle? I'm not sure. Interestingly enough, I wore the shirt in the photo today. I just get the biggest kick out of the shirt. No actual cursing, definitely implied cursing, but no actual cursing is going on. So here is that glitter washi tape that I'm using, and I have actually never used this glitter washi tape. It still had its packaging seal on it, which was a crying shame because it's gorgeous. Now you can see where the gap between the glitter washi and the gold washi is large at the top, and then it's like small at the bottom, and then it's non-existent down here at the very bottom of the page. So I'm just taking this kind of teal polka dotted washi tape and I'm just putting it in there. I don't know if I am engrossed in what I'm watching on television or if I was thinking about what I was going to be doing right there. So a lot of the times when I am creating, I have the TV on, and it is either YouTube videos are playing or Netflix, some show on Netflix. And Lana and I started watching Married at First Sight, where these people rummage through your personal life and then determine who you're going to marry, and the first time you meet them is on your wedding day. And it is weird. It's a weird show, and some of the things that get said were like, what? So it could be that. It could be me just, staring off at the television going, holy moly. So I am keeping my photo as a 4x6 size rather. So what I do is I take two 6x6 papers, trim them down to 4x6, and kind of just do a little stack up. Now, I do have these fascinators, and you guys, if you guys remember the fascinator, it was around a long time ago. And then you could see I actually got a bunch of them on clearance at Target. Now, I never got the fascinator, and I talked about this before in a video, and I had a lot of people tell me it was a waste of time. But then I also had some people tell me that they had the fascinator staples as well, and like using the pokey tool was great, so now that they could figure out how to use the fascinator staples without the fascinator. So I just line up these little guys, I press them down into the paper, and then I go ahead and poke through. Now, you saw me look at my watch right there, and then I was like, nope, gotta go to work. So we poked a couple and then we left. So this is the next day, and I am just going ahead and adding a few little things. So I grab the Chamel Never Grow Up collection where I get the flowers from, and the library card is from Chamel's field trip collection, and then this little die cut right here that says focus on the positive is from some Vicky Bouton collection, but honestly I don't know which one it is. I'm just not sure. Now, these little dandelions, okay, I just felt like dandelions deserve to be on a page about the F-bomb. Like, they're weeds, right? And, you know, people do all kinds of things to get the weeds out of their yard. And I just felt like weeds on an F-bomb page was completely appropriate. So that's what we're going with. So I decided to have some weeds down here on the focus on the positive. And then I also decided to have some weeds poking out of the pretty flowers up at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere everything down. Some of the things are going to get popped up a little bit just to give it some dimension. There's not a lot going on this page. So we've got the stacked washi, which I think does give big impact because it is a large F and the washi is like bold. There's bold colors in it. It's not pale or muted. I was really sad that I covered up so much of the pink sparkly glitter washi though. I wish a little bit more shone through. And then this is where if I would have done some sort of stenciling with the glitter glaze or glitter paste over top of the washi, then you would have had more of a sparkly moment. I guess what my thought process was, I've got this gold and I've got this sparkle washi tape and I don't really need it. You know, a lot of it you don't see a lot of it under the F. Yeah, I am totally enthralled in what is happening on the television right now. I mean, I'm not even moving, you guys. That's kind of creepy. Move, Sandy. Stop watching the television. Okay, there we go. So we go ahead and pop that little guy down there. And now we're going to add these little puffy hearts. I got these at Michael's a long time ago, and I went through a phase where I was putting them on every single page, and then I kind of stopped, and I'm pulling them back out again. I just like them. I think they're a great size. They have great colors, and it's just enough of a sheen to give your page a little bit of extra texture and dimension. So a lot of the times we think about texture as things we can actually touch, like tactile things, like it's actually giving me texture because it's lumpy, or I'm putting fabric on a page so it's soft. But texture can also be implied, where you have things that are matte and you have things that are shiny, you have things that are glittery, like all those different finishes also give you an implied texture. So even if you're not a huge lumpy, bumpy person, you can get some texture effect on your layouts by just paying attention to the finishes of your paper or your stickers or your die cuts. One thing I used to do all the time, and I haven't really done it in a while, is clear emboss die cuts or clear emboss over things, because it gives it a shiny texture. It gives it a different texture than just the plain old paper. So that's always something to think about if you don't want to get too big and lumpy and bumpy. So I pulled out my little mini thickers here, the little Paige Evans ones, and I just did a layout, you guys, a 2-page layout that had a whole bunch of these little mini thickers across the top as a title. And I decided that since I had so much color going on this layout as well, it would be completely appropriate to mix up the colors. Now, a lot of the times I don't like mixing up my colors for my titles like this. Sometimes I just don't like it, and I can't give you an explanation other than it just doesn't feel right on my page. I'm sure that there's something like technical or design wise or color wise or some sort of color theory or something or another that I just don't like it. But you know, for me, it's more of a feeling of when I'm scrapbooking rather than this is the way it's supposed to be designed. And I think that when I switched from, oh, I've got to do rule of thirds, oh, I got to do 3 of this. Sometimes I still do that on my own, but when I switched actually thinking of, oh man, I got to do it this way, this is a design principle, and started more of a makes me feel good while I'm scrapbooking it, I've completely loved my pages more and more. And it definitely helped develop my own kind of sense of scrapbooking style. So anyway, I dropped a whole bunch of colors and it said, did you drop an F-bomb? And then I'm just doing some journaling and basically saying, Christopher brought me this shirt and I think it's hilarious. I just do. I think it is a hilarious shirt. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Here's a couple of stills and up closes, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.